the fabulous Diane Gilman Classic Stretch Jean. Look, and I'm wearing it as well. Here we go. And this is the very first item we're going to start with. Now, just so you know, I'm actually wearing a tall pair. These are as cute as can be. They stretch for miles. We've got great colors. So that is our newest birthday surprise. And always tune in on Friday nights because we always launch something brand new from Diane, and these are it. Diane, these turned out so cute.
Yeah, aren't they gorgeous? And there's a whole story behind them too, how they're made. Because when we get up close and you see the stars, those are done with machinery. We got to closer. Yeah. So this is a way of doing an embellishment that is truly daytime, that is very subtle. It's actually done with an embroidery machine. So it goes to an embroidery factory. And instead of having thread in the embroidery needle, the needle has a microscopic hook, and it creates a little bit of self-fringe as it goes around and makes the shape. I personally think it is the coolest since school, too cool for school, and very, very subtle. And what a great way to have a completely new look in a jean. And when you do it in the indigo, you'll see that obviously it really in pops. A regular jean weaving, you got white thread, which expresses the spandex in the underside. I mean,
so cute.
I have never seen anything that amazing. And you know what, Suzanne, if that was real embroidery, look at how, Val, can you turn around? It goes all the way around.
They're adorable.
And yet, you know what? It's not a print. It's not an embroidery. It's, I don't know, you know, when I was a kid, it was a really big deal when your mother wanted you to shut up. She put you in a corner and said, learn how to crochet or learn how to embroider. And I remember having a little crochet hook. Oh, I hated it. I made a million doilies. I was always in time. I was always in timeout.
No.
I was not, really.
Say it ain't so, Diane Gilman.
Say it ain't so. But that is what this reminds me of. It is such a particular and in its own way, a hand-done retro kind of expression.
It's super cute.
It is amazing.
And also, girls, Diane, I want to do the sizes, lengths, and colors. Because this is a cool thing. She did it as a crop. Now, again, I'm wearing the tall just to give you an idea, and I'm about 5'6½". So if you do want something that's a little bit longer, then just go for the tall. But the neat thing about it is a crop design. So here are your lengths on this. The petite is 23 inches length. The average is 25 and the tall is 27. In terms of your sizing, we're gonna go 2 through 24. Here are all the colors. First time you're seeing them, okay? You saw the chambray. I love it. It's a little bit more subtle in the chambray with that picking. It's almost like a picking. Behind that, now this is the one you saw already. This is gonna be your indigo. You get a bit more of that contrast with the indigo. Now this is your mid-tone. I love this. Again, a little bit softer. I love that washed effect down the center of the leg, that real retro effect. We're gonna get to the cool pockets in a second because I love those. And then finally, this is the pair I'm wearing. I find the black to be very, very subtle because when it's picked, it comes out just between like a soft black and a soft gray. And that turned out awesome. Easy to put on, easy to wear, same great fit. And I do want to mention, if you're brand new seeing the line, her classic stretch, and this is done in a classic stretch, is extremely stretchy. It rivals, for those of you who have a lot of her jeans, to her virtual stretch. It's about 95% there. So if you have not tried her traditional stretch, this is a great way to try it. Diana, also explain to everybody how this is a one and doneer, because once you do a design like this, we'll never see it again.
You know what, I have to tell you that so much goes into this jean that they would never want me to do it again. Okay?
Right.
I mean, I had a lot of people not happy with me because, first of all, our classic is now called our new classic, and it's got all these new enzyme washes that make it softer and stretchier. Then all of that gets washed down after it's woven. Then it goes to the embroidery factory. Then all of that picking is done to make these tiny little fringed stars. This is so unique. Then it goes back to the sewing factory and we do the bottom eyelash fringe. And then, of course, this is what they call the kick flare. This is the newest, hottest silhouette in denim fashion, which is really the boot cut you love, but just a couple of inches shortened so that you can wear any kind of footwear. See, I'm crazy for the chambray.
Well, you know what I love too, Diane?
That is just incredible to me.
When you're talking about footwear, imagine a shorty booty with this.
Oh,
okay, how cute in the fall.
The thing I love about this is, obviously, our classic is seasonless. And now you've got an embellishment that nobody has ever seen before. And it's seasonless as well, because you're not saying, well, should I wear twinkle and sparkle out in the daytime? This is totally new. And
so cute.
As much time as we're spending at home, you still want to look good. You still want to look special. The price on this, and I rarely talk about price, is spectacular, because this is a lost art. There is not every embroidery factory is willing to do this kind of stitch that has a little hook at the end of it and just pulls out a little bit of thread.
That's crazy.
So they are unique. They have never, ever been seen before. I believe, apart from very high-end couture denim like Balenciaga and Balmain, and Chanel, who did something very much like this for like $1,400 for a jean, you are not going to be able to find a retail compare for this.
True.
Because
so true.
There simply isn't.
Nothing like it.
And
okay.
Look,
hey, Diane.
I mean, the chambray is so subtle. Yeah.
If you love stars, and I do, I love hearts and stars. I think they're really fun to wear. I've got to mention, check out the jacket. And I have it on too in the black. And we love it. We launched this, I would say, Diane, it was probably about a month ago. And everybody went crazy over it. Now we've got, look at the white back to the chambray. And then this is going to be your chambray color. That works obviously even back to the indigo because of the indigo marks on it. And the mid-tone for that matter. And then we do have the black, which I'm wearing back to the black. So if you missed her jacket, look how rock and roll fun this is. And really stretchy, really comfortable. We're gonna put the item number up on the side. I just wanted you guys to see it because you're seeing it on the gals tonight. And it is an adorable, adorable jacket. Also, I don't know how this happened, but look what showed up. One of my prints in the Easy Tank. Oh, say it's not so on that. How did we slip that in? I don't know. You know, Diane, I do think it's so much fun because if someone sees this and you're that kind of girl who's got that personality, like, yeah, I totally would rock those. Remember, there's no one else in your neighborhood's gonna have them. You're not gonna end up going to school this fall and take cupcakes to the kids and every mom has the same pair of pants on. That's what makes her designs fun, especially when you do these novelty jeans.
I love to pull the black forward because the black has a whole story going for it. Because usually when we weave denim, when anybody weaves denim, it's got, you'll see a white backing to it. But we wanted to make this, we'll get a close-up on this if we can. We wanted to make this really special. Yeah. So we did something unusual, a black warp and a black weft. And that means that when you pull the thread forward, it is black, and then we wash it down with enzymes to this beautiful shade of what I call retro black, a very, very dark gray. That also takes it forward into fall. So when you're buying clothing this time of year, I always think that you want to buy things that you're going to be able to wear for months in the future. And this would be super fun to wear away on Labor Day as well. But the price is incredible. Below $65 or $70 for a totally, completely standalone, unique design that will be a one and done. Now, we may do the technique again as a floral or something, but we're going to say that this is completely limited edition. And let me also say, I absolutely love that cut. I love that kick flare. You want to look skinnier and taller, but still have the security that so many of you feel when you wear a boot cut. That is the perfect cut in a jean. And
so
front
Diane,
pockets, too cute.
Well, I was gonna ask you next. Talk about these front pockets, because they are not only comfortable, but they're really adorable, and they're totally different than any other style of pocket you've done on the front.
Yeah, well, because we felt that the way we did the stars was such, almost, you know, it reminds me, if I brought that jean to Janis Joplin today, or to Jimi Hendrix, they would say, oh, how cool. I'm wearing that immediately. I'm wearing that to Woodstock or wherever. Well, that carpenter pocket is a retro touch as well. And I love the way we captured some of the dye in the way we stitched it. It does not in any way inhibit you from wearing a top out and over.
Yes.
But if you do want to front tuck a t-shirt, it is the perfect way to complete the whole look, because this looks to me, honestly, like, and the mood I wanted from it was a vintage jean that was something you either had in your closet for years, or you went to some great retro store and found it.
Right.
And it was something someone had worn to Woodstock.
Yeah, it's like
and you
super cool.
Right, you treasure it forever.
Right. Yeah, no, it turned out great. All right, girls, so here's what I have, 2 through 24. Now, please remember, again, if you're brand new, welcome to Diane Gilman's Jean World. You're gonna find jeans. In fact, let me give you a staggering statistic right now, because you might be a fence sitter. You might be, oh gosh, those are so cute, I'm thinking about it. Diane has sold 15,500,000 jeans exclusively here at HSN. Now, when someone sells that many jeans, you know a whole bunch of people are absolutely loving them. So if you're kind of a fence sitter and you're like, I don't know, I'm a little nervous about this, go for it. And Diane, while we only have about 50 seconds, explain the fit on these. If they're brand new and they've never shopped your jeans in the classic stretch, how would you describe the sizing?
I would always say, for me, I would go down one size from a store size.
Okay.
And that's conservative. And I know you girls out there are thinking who've never bought DG2, really? I can barely fit into a jean at retail. That's because jeans are not made for our bodies as real women who have aged past 40, 50, 60, 70. So they're generous, they're sexy from the waist to the knee, then it gently flares out, and the waist is always cut much bigger than anything in a store brand. So you're never going to get muffin spill. You're never going to get a red rim. The comfort level is there, but also a front rise, cut to help hold the tummy in, a back rise, cut to give a little boost to the derriere. We call our jeans solution-driven fashion because we know past the age of 40, we have challenges, and we are out to solve your problems.
All righty, so now we are gonna have another option for you, but first we always do a Friday feature. So if you wanna get the entire look that Val's